Luis right now. So let me get a big round of applause for Luis.
Hey, thank you everybody. Last time I was here I told a story about my pink bike. I'm not going to tell that story again. Try something new. I didn't have anything prepared. You know, pretty stressful work and school and bullshit like that. I'm sure you guys can relate. So I just tried to think of something on top of my dome, and this story is about a senior prank that we did pull actually when I was a senior at Schurz High School in the northwest side of Chicago. So me and my friend Victor, right? This short Guatemalan kid, you know, over a blunted session, we had this idea that we should, you know, release an animal for the senior prank inside Schurz High School. And we're thinking about, okay, let's see what animals could we release. Like, how about possum? There's no possum in Chicago. You know, how about, well, we couldn't catch any motherfuckers, man. We tried to release a goat. No, couldn't find a goat. So we go to this place called Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is on the corner of Milwaukee and Central Park, right? So, alright, also, I see we got two animals from over there. No, so we go to Animal Kingdom, and we see this monkey, and we're like, holy shit, perfect, let's get a fucking monkey and release it inside Schurz High School. Like, what a great idea would that be? So happens you need a monkey license, right? And a bunch of 17-year-old kids, we don't got a monkey license. Or $2,000 to buy the monkey, right? So we're like, okay, so we can't buy the monkey, so what should we do? So I remember when I was a kid, you know, I'm 17 years old at the time, so I guess I'm a kid at that point. But like, when I was younger, when I was 12 years old, I used to go to this carniceria, which is a meat market with my grandmother. In that meat market, they would have live animals. They would have live chickens, live rabbits, even live pigs that you could buy right there. And it still exists. It's over on Armitage and Levitt. I'm not sure if anybody wants to go over there and buy some live animals, but so I remember walking in there and the smell being all stank and everything like that. But I remember like that's a place where we could buy a live chicken. So we planned this out, right? And we recruited some other members. We're like, okay, we need some people at the hallway. We need some people downstairs. We need some people to go pick up the chicken. Like this must go down. And by the end of this, there's like six of us, and we're like the fucking A-team at this point, right? We're like, okay, each one of us has our own designated mission to do. And so I get together with Victor, and we're planning this shit out. And we decide, okay, well, first thing that we must do before we do any of this is that we gotta get high, right? So we gotta smoke a lot of marijuana in order to do this, right? So we smoke a lot of weed, and we actually synchronize our watches with that of the bell at Schurz High School, so that when we do release the chicken, it's about 2 seconds before the bell rings. So the chicken's not running out there, you know, 2 minutes before, and somebody eventually catches it and shit like that. So we're like, okay, well, first of all, we gotta get accessories, right? So we go to Target, and I'm with my friend, his name is Dale, and he wants up picking up a cape. He's like, well, the chicken gotta have a cape, right? So he goes and he picks up a cape, right? Little ass fucking bandana, a red bandana, right? So he picks up this cape for the chicken. And Bless, this other cat that I'm with, he's a tiger, that's his tiger named Bless. To this day, I don't think I still know his real name. But Bless is like, yo, well, if the chicken does get released, we gotta make sure that it lasts, that it just doesn't get caught, because some of the security guards, you know, they're from the Caribbean, and they're used to catching chickens. So we gotta get some Vaseline, right, to grease up the chicken. So while we're at Target, we're getting the cape and we're getting the Vaseline, high as hell, right? That's day one. The next day, we're like, okay, we're gonna do this. We gotta do it at second period. That's the best time to do it. And we gotta do it in a section of Schurz called the Triangle, right? And in order to do this, we have to go pick up the chicken at 7 o'clock in the morning. That's when the carniceria, the meat market, opens, right? Of course, you know, another blunt or two. We finally go, and Victor and Eric wind up staying at the high school. They're like, we gotta stay here. They're gonna be the ones that we transport the chicken to. We got all this shit planned out, right? What the fuck are we thinking? The rest of us, me, Dale, and Nelson, we decide to go into in his truck, and we go to the carniceria. And we're all fucking high and shit, and like bloodshot eyes, and we walk into that carniceria, and the guy selling us a chicken is like, why am I about to sell you a chicken? Why am I about to sell a few 17-year-olds with bloodshot eyes this live chicken? Even the chicken's like, what the fuck is about to go on? Like, I hope they just kill me. Like, I hope I'm not, like, I'm some crazy shit. And we're all like, we're about to get chicken, like, this is gonna be crazy. And so we put this motherfucker in a big ass box, right? And none of us, we're from the fucking city, man. We're from right here, we're from down the block. What the fuck do we know about chicken? Chicken's going crazy, all in the fucking box, and we're like, oh shit, like what do we do? Like we're freaking out. We're like, now the motherfucker's gonna peck me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna get real wild. So we get the chicken finally, and we as we're driving it, Dale's like, you know what? I know how to handle chickens. I'm from Mexico, and we're like, oh yeah, that fucking qualifies, right, motherfucker? So he's like, all right, I'm gonna hook up the chicken. So he hooks up the chicken with a fucking cape. He starts greasing the chicken with Vaseline and shit, right? He's all like, oh yeah, and he's getting a little bit too into it. And me and Bless are kind of just like, whoa, man, like what's up with fucking Dale, man, and greasing up this chicken, but whatever. So then like it gets really serious, right? We're like, okay, yeah, man, we're about to do this and shit, like fucking MacGyver style. And we get there. Victor, Erica, they're like, you got the chicken? We got the chicken. So we give him the fucking box of chicken. And man, the thing is about Schertz High School, it's really hard to explain, but there's a section of Schertz High School called the Triangle. And the way to get up to the Triangle is through the ROTC room. I know it's really hard to picture, but you go up through like this fucking weird gym area, and you wound up like dead smack in the middle of like the most congested part of Schertz High School. So we're like, here we go, man. So we pass over the chicken, and we go up with him, and it's like 2 minutes. We're like, okay, hold on, we still got 1 minute left. So 1 minute's left, the chicken's like, bah, 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 like it's going crazy and shit, right? It's like, it's calmed down at this point, you know, it's greased up, you know, if I fucking Vaseline, if you had Vaseline, you'd be calm at that point too. So the chicken's there, and it's like 30 seconds, and okay, man, we're about to release the chicken. 10 seconds, we're like, okay, so we fucking flip the cardboard box, boom, so that the flap opens this way. The chicken walks out calmly, chilling. Like, oh shit, all right, okay. Like I'm okay. Like I'm everything's cool and shit, right? And we're still high, of course, man, right? High as fuck. The bell rings. The chicken's like, what? Like, what the fuck is going on, right? People are coming out like, yeah, you know, talking shit, whatever. Bunch of girls are like, holy shit, a fucking chicken! Ah! They're all screaming and shit. Chicken goes wild all over the place. The security guard is like running up the stairs. He's like, holy shit, he's chasing a motherfucker like Rocky and shit. He's like, come here, you chicken. Come here, you motherfucker. And trying to grab the chicken and shit. The chicken's like slipping out, going everywhere. We're fucking dying, laughing, cracking our asses up. This chicken is flying everywhere. They fucking, we don't know how, but they finally catch the chicken. We never find out exactly what happens to it, but they catch the chicken. We all had a good laugh, and for the next day for lunch, we had nuggets. Thank you.